Hello, beautiful lovelies. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for listening to my podcast. See, my intent for this podcast is to help and aid other witches, especially black and queer witches. See, I created this podcast so that it becomes a safe space for all of us to learn from each other, no matter who we are or what our paths are. We are all coven mates, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Hey everybody, I want to tell you about this app called Anchor. It's the easiest way to make a podcast, and it's free. They have so many creation tools so that you can record and you can edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast to so many platforms. And you don't need a minimum listenership to start making some money with a sponsorship. So go download Anchor right now, because I know you got some special stuff to talk about. Period. Hello, beautiful lovelies, and welcome back to the Black Queer Witch podcast. It's been a little bit of a minute. I've been trying to record this episode for a good little minute now. Honestly, this episode was gonna be about this. It was gonna be about that. This episode was really gonna be about elemental magic. And I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm going to record this and I'm going to do something different. This year, I really plan on doing some different things for myself and for the podcast. So I really want to take you guys on a year-long series through things that I do with my craft, things that I've seen have evolved, all of that good stuff. I still want to do the elemental thing, which I am going to do this year. I do plan on spending season with the different elements. So like for springtime, I'm planning on spending a lot of time with earth and earth magic, and then like in the summertime, I plan on doing more like fire magic. I also want to talk a lot about sun magic, because I do a lot of sun magic in my practice. I want to talk about sun magic, and I want to talk about moon magic. I also want to talk about my different goals for myself and for the craft this year, and just like evolving. Like I can't wait to share my growth. I plan on doing this spring. I plan on doing a road opening ritual. I have a few people who I'm going to do this ritual. I'm doing it for myself. I was doing it for myself, but I also want to do it for other people. So I got a few people that I'm going to do it for. If you want to be a part of the ritual, if you want me to put your name down, just let me know. Get in contact with me. I do not mind helping you out or doing something for you. I plan on doing that this spring equinox. So if you get to me before then, that'd be perfect. If you want to participate in this ritual, that's all up to you. But yeah, for me personally, I want to open up doors to my craft. I want to open up doors to my money so that it can flow more easily. I feel like I have periods when it comes to my financial things where like the money flows and then sometimes it just stops. And I just feel like there's a blockage there somewhere. And I want to blast open that part of me. I want to blast open those parts of me. And I just want to talk about that. I just want to talk about my emotional growth. I just want to talk about my growth this whole year. So this whole year will be a whole series about my growth, and I hope you can join me on this journey. I hope that you have some input to give me on the journey. I can't wait to hear back from you guys. I can't wait for you to see my growth. I can't wait to be more consistent. I can't wait to get some better fucking habits because I feel like I don't have really bad habits, but some of my habits are bad. Like when I get emotional, I don't eat. Like when I was younger, I used to emotionally eat. So when I got older, I learned um I really forced myself to not eat when I was emotional. So then when I get emotional now, I don't eat at all. So I've been trying to find ways to redirect these habits into something healthier because not eating is not healthy. So I want to put it into something healthier. So yeah, I really hope that you guys can come on me with this on this journey. This is just a short episode. I just kind of want to talk about the beginning of the series. I plan on starting this series on the spring, in the spring equinox. That's when the series will start. That to me, that's the beginning of a new year for me. It's the spring equinox. So we're gonna go from this spring equinox all the way to the next spring equinox in 2023. 2023, yeah. So we're gonna go that whole time. But yeah, I can't wait. So I'm excited for this journey. I'm super excited, and I can't wait to go on this journey with you guys. I hope you take notes. I hope you want to do something like this for your personal self. I just can't wait. So I'm out of here. I'm about to go back in the house. I'm sitting in the car. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to, spend my year with you. Bye. I bet you're asking yourself right now, how can I support this podcast? How can I support this bitch in everything that they're doing? How can I support this person that loves me? How can I support them? See, look, I have a few ways that you can support this podcast. The first way is to share this podcast with people that you think will love this content, and also rating this podcast on Apple Podcasts. For those who listen to me on Apple Podcasts, you can definitely rate the podcast. Give it 5 stars. Help me out. Get me boosted onto that algorithm that I desperately need. Y'all already know. Number 2, you can follow me on all social medias. Follow me on the podcast official Instagram. And then you can also follow me on my Green Witch Instagram as well. TikTok, you can follow me on there. And you can join the Facebook Coven group. We definitely need more members, and we love to see you guys. Number 3, you can check out the website. My website is in the link tree below in the description box with the other links. You can go over there. You can book yourself a reading. You can get you some smoke blends. You get a bar of soap. You can do so much on the website. Number 4, you can subscribe to the Patreon. The Patreon is filled with so many different delicious goodies. For each Patreon tier, I love to send out a package box for each of my Patreons with different goodies in it every month. And then number 5, last but not least, you can donate to the Cash App. The Cash App is also in the description box. You can donate how much you want to, whenever you want to. It's always open. It's always there if you want to donate. And for all of my people on Spotify, I can now interact with you guys. I can now ask you questions about the podcast, and you can answer the question and leave comments on the podcast. So don't forget to check that out in the description box. I think it's a little tab called Community or something like that, and you can interact with me through Spotify. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me and everything that I've done. Mwah. Welcome to the Coven meeting, y'all. What's up? What's tea? Today, I want to talk about one of my favorite herbs. Since I was talking about door openings in the beginning of this episode, I kind of want to share my favorite door opening herb. This herb can be used for so many different magical uses, and it has so many different health benefits. This herb is called the chicory plant. The common chicory. So this herb is native to Europe, but it can be found in North America, it can be found in China and in Australia. A lot of you already consume the chicory plant, It is used in coffee to kind of make the coffee stretch. A lot of coffee places, coffee plants put it in there to make the coffee stretch. And it's kind of also the reason why a lot of you, when you drink coffee, you have to use the bathroom right after because of the chicory plant, which is amazing. And I also use the chicory plant in my detox tea, which should be up by now. By the time I upload this episode, it should be up on my website. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm going to go into the magical uses first, and then we're going to go into the health benefits, okay? I'm quoting the Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. The folk name for the chicory plant is the wild cherry plant. I like to call it by the blue dandelion. I just think that is so amazing to call it the blue dandelion. It governs over the gender of masculinity. Its planet is the sun. Its element is air. It is great for removing obstacles, invisibilities, favors. One way I use it, I grind it up and I use it as a powder. And for my candles, I like to anoint my candles in it when I need some obstacles removed. It's literally a door opener. Like, it literally blasts its doors open. It's said to make things invisible. So, like, if you were to put it on something, or like place a piece of it onto something, it'll make it invisible to other people so that they can't see it. It's great to harvest during midnight and midsummer. When you anoint your body with the hickory juices, it is said to bring great favor to you. So, like, actually I've done this one. I got the chicory plant once, right? I was trying to move. I was still living in Indianapolis, and I was trying to move. So I went out and I found the chicory plant. It likes to grow on the side of the road. So, like, a lot of times you'll see it on the side of the road. You'll see it near abandoned buildings. I took it and right before I was going to go see the landlady about the apartment or whatever and see if I was approved. I took it and I rubbed it in my hands, and I had just said a little chant, you know, like, let everything fall in my favor, let everything fall in my favor, let everything fall in my favor, baby. And then when I got there, she was like, it was meant for you to have this place. And I said, why you say that? And she was like, because it was like 6 or 7 other people who were supposed to get this apartment, but for some reason, nobody would answer the phone, nobody would return calls, nothing. Everything was just in my favor, period. I'm telling you, I love this plant, and it's so amazing. It's amazing magically. It's just beautiful. So now let's dive into the health benefits of the chicory plant. It's crazy because it took me forever to pronounce this right, but let's dive into it. It's safe to ingest, but it is not safe if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. So please do not take this if you're breastfeeding or whatever. It's not good for people who are allergic to ragweed. So people who have allergies, this may not be a good thing for you to use. And do not use if you have gallstones. The chicory plant is really good for digestive issues. It reduces constipation. It helps with arthritis pains. Excuse me. It also boosts the immune system. It helps reduce heart disease. It prevents heartburn. It removes toxins from your gallbladder and from your liver. And it also helps with removing toxins from your kidneys and helps fight kidney disease. And it does all this because it pushes things out of your system. Like, when you use this plant, and when you use, like, my detox tea, when you use my detox tea, you will literally be, shitting. You be pissing. You'll be using the bathroom because it literally pushes everything out of your body. And when you get done drinking the tea, when you get done doing the business, you feel so much better. You feel brand new. You feel rejuvenated. It also helps with lowering cholesterol. It promotes good and healthy guts, the bacteria in your guts. It also helps with hypertension. Um, and it also helps with weight management. It also helps with reducing the hunger when you're hungry. It helps with anxiety. It also helps with the eyesight because it has a huge amount of vitamin A in it. And that's about it. It helps. It helps. It's great. I do suggest you talk to your doctor. I am not a legal doctor. I am just a herbalist. I am not a legal doctor. I've never studied medicine, like medicine. So talk to your doctor about using this herb before you actually use it so that you can be safe and you can be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants that herbal remedy because we feel like we don't feel we know that these herbs can heal us and help our bodies. But also talk to an actual physician, somebody who's actually studied medicine, so they can direct you on the right path and give you the best advice possible for you. Everybody's different, so you need the best advice for you. Just remember that when you're doing anything herbal. And yeah, that's the chicory plant, one of my favorite fucking plants. Amazing for door opening. And yeah. Well, I'll see you guys in the next meeting. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Here at the Black Queer Witch Shop, my mission is to spread self-love and self-growth through witchcraft and divination. See, my goal are to provide you with the support for you to take care of your body, your mind, and your soul, period. You got to take care of your soul, baby, your mind. See, I want to share my knowledge with you guys. I want to share my knowledge with other witches. I want to share my knowledge with other people who also believe in magic. See, my ultimate goal for the Black Queer Witch Shop is to create a safe space for all those who seek a place to be free. Now, come and gather at the circle with me. We're waiting.